Welcome to Core Concepts from Dent Gaming. Let's see this build. Hey guys, what is up? I got another build for you. This one here is Harv. Now, to you, Harv sounds like a really dumb name, I'm sure, but to me, it is nostalgic. I have had a Harv AC in my garage since Armored Core 3, I believe. And then after I built Harv in Armored Core 3, I went back to the originals, all the way back to 1 Armored Core, the original for PlayStation, and I built a Harv in there. It's just nostalgic for me. So Harv stands for Humanoid Armored Response Vehicle, and it's always a humanoid type. It always has a grenade launcher, it always has missiles, and it always has either a machine gun and or AR with a normal rifle. Anyway, let's dig into the build. I am running on the right arm the attaché heavy machine gun. So this basically is my machine gun and or AR for the build. This thing can hit like a truck if they are staggered. It's got a rapid fire that is pretty freaking decent, not to mention 62, 62, and 25, which is just outstanding. So it can do both punishing and it can do stagger build. It's really fun. The only thing about this weapon is its shot speed is a little slow, so you got to make sure you've got good firearm stability and you've got to have good recoil control because it is a recoil machine. Anyway, that is the right arm. Let's go ahead and dig into the left arm. We're running the Ransetsu RF. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Probably one of my favorite rifles for building stagger, especially at mid-range into close range. Decent rapid fire. It's got 224, 245. These are both really good stats here. Just good for grinding down an opponent. On the back, we are running the MLT-04s. I'm running these because they are decent at close range, and they have a very, very good reload time of 4 seconds. So that is why I am running these. They just kind of like fire out, and they can do both punishment, kind of, but they're really, really there just to be a nuisance and to build impact should they actually score some hits. I am running the Gao Chen grenade launcher. This is probably one of the newest updates I did to this build prior to making this video. It used to be running an earshot. Yes, it was a lot of fun having an earshot. However, the Gao Chen kind of gets to be used more. I can shoot more grenades, which equals more fun for me. Big giant explosions. It's always fun to blow stuff up, and the Gao Chen just has a better reload time and kind of operates better for how the AC actually runs. So main battle strategy with this is to wear them down with the first 3 weapons that I went over and punish with the Gao Chen, or should you need to, hit them with the Gao Chen, maybe backboard a shot, like off a wall or off the floor if you're above them, to get them to stagger and just rip them apart with the attaché. You can pick your poison on that, which way you want to go. Moving into the frame, I am running the Shade Eye, which statistically is probably one of my favorite heads in the game, tied with the Varel. But if I'm doing a lighter weight build, which this one is a lighter weight build, I usually will run the Shade Eye. Mind Alpha Core, yep, not going over it. You guys already know. Melander C3 arms, because as I mentioned before, you want a decent melee control and a good firearm specialization, and the Melander C3s get it done. Not to mention they get it done in a fairly lightweight package with a low EN load, which is always pleasant. Running the Melander C3s because they are my favorite legs in the game, and I lack an imagination. I freaking love these things. Anyway, they are actually pretty decently light at 16,520, so I am going to run them. Moving on to the inner parts, we are running the Grid Walkers. Why are you running the Grid Walkers? You don't even melee. I am running the Grid Walkers because of the upward thrust. I like being over my opponent and raining down grenades on their freaking head. It's a lot of fun. Talbot FCS because I am running missiles and I operate at close and mid range, and the Talbot is awesome at all 3 of those things. Generator, I'm running the Yeba. It's one of my favorite generators in the game. It is just so much fun. It's even lighter weight than the VP20, and it's got a better recharge rate to boot. It's just a lot of fun. Not very popular in my friend group, but I run it all the time because it's funny. Assault armor for the expansion. Yes, I am running an AC with assault armor. Why? Because it's nostalgic. I had a Harv build in 4 answer when assault armor was a thing, like 4 and 4 answer, and it ran assault armor, and I freaking thought it was hilarious. I also had a light Harv version that I did multiplayer on in 4 answer that became freaking legendary in its own right, and I have that as my next build for next episode. I have a lighter version of this. It is still a lot of fun to play. Any Hoosier, that is the build. Let's go ahead and show you guys what this thing can do. Come here, Freud.
Final arena combat.
Main system activating combat mode.
Oakley dokley. Yeah, no. Yes. Oh, stagger building, stagger building, stagger building. Got it. Whoop. Sheesh, that was close. You guys see how close that was? That was ridiculous. Oh, that didn't get it done? Okay, that got it done. I really thought that grenade would have killed him. Oh. Probably of all my builds, my most honest build. Alright guys, that was Harv beating up Freud in 33 seconds. Not bad for an honest build. Share information on Harv is going to be U0M0T0Q8LZ8T. If you like him, take him. He's all yours. I had a blast using this big giant robot to blow stuff up. Please like and subscribe. Thank you and goodbye.